I welcome you to my channel, Psychological Stories. We deal here with stories of people who have faced psychological problems and openly deal with their problems. We help them become better people. Today we have Christina as our guest, and she's going to talk about her problem after divorcing her husband. Hello, Christina.
I'm about to turn 27 and I've never worked. Even my father sometimes said that I was already 30 years old and I had neither a job nor a family. No friends, no acquaintances, no one even now. I worked only once officially about 6-7 years ago, and that was for a year as a cleaner. I didn't do anything else at all. At the same time, I studied at a correspondence school. And when my mother began to have health problems, I was completely occupied with her and the study and completely abandoned, but did not tell her, afraid, deceived, as she fully paid for everything. And so I lasted until graduation, even came to expulsion, but then I recovered and graduated. And even more time began to pay attention to my mom. She had problems with her legs and surgery and then needed recovery and full care. I can't say that I was with her 24/7. I had time for myself, but instead of development, I was lying on the couch, watching videos or playing games. Basically, that's how I continued to sit on her neck. My mom said how she would be without me, who would take care of her if I started working, that I should look for a place closer to home then. And if not, then I shouldn't. At first, I helped my supervisor on the diploma, gave contacts, but because of the fact that I spent all my studies engaged in all sorts of crap, not absorbing knowledge, neither the basics nor theory, and even more practical skills were not. And to prove myself did not manage and do not know how. So, only mumble. And why do you need such an employee? I was rejected, of course. Then I turned 23, and I sat and did nothing, and in despair found a job at the plant, although the conditions in reality and differed from what they wrote on the site, and the schedule was questionable. Still went to the interview, but did not say anything to my mom. But in vain. There were phrases from her such as, "Do you want me to die? I'm worried about you, you've gone nowhere. And if something happens, what will I do? You've made my blood pressure go up." I stopped looking again, and then my mom started looking for a job herself, as she put it then, since I couldn't take care of it on my own. Just no cashiers and salesmen. Did you study for nothing? And in the end, she offered me mostly options of a cleaner or a dishwasher. It was frustrating. But I went to the interviews. I tried even secretly from her to get a job as an administrator or a picker, but they told me, and still sometimes say, that I spoiled my work record, and I will not be taken anywhere else above a cleaner or on a related position. And now it's been 3.5 years since I graduated from university, but I haven't gotten a job anywhere, and I don't work anywhere. I stay at home. My parents have been gone for a year, and my livelihood is running out. I had some savings from them and from my only job. They said at the time, why should I spend my money? It's better to give it to my family or save it. But it's almost gone. And I think that I've already annoyed everyone with my whining about finding a job. And now I've started looking for it again, but that's where it ends. I'm sitting here looking at my computer and I don't know what to write on my resume. There are plenty of templates and examples, but I'm still stumped. And is it worth it? If I have no skills, and even less knowledge. I'm not even talking about practice. I didn't go to it. I only took everything remotely. I took everything from the internet. Not my own thoughts and ideas were, I look through various vacancies. Everywhere you need a sales cashier, sales consultant, order collector, and so on. But I continue to leaf further, and in my head only one thought. Totally stiff, used to sit on someone else's neck and do nothing, all plow, and you can only whine, yes, no's from everything turn away. Well, get up and go to work, and that's it. I'm starting to deflate. I don't know what to do. I don't know where and who to go to work for if I've blown it. What to write on my resume? If I've been sitting on my ass all these years, where and on what platform should I look for a job if I'm basically required to be a cashier, loader, and picker, and I have no desire to work there? Maybe I really am stale? I tried to imagine my ideal job, what I would do, what I wanted to be when I was a kid, what I'm interested in, but nothing works. Everything is blurry, a blank slate, zero ideas and understanding. I even told myself that everyone starts somewhere, that they work and save for their dreams, not like me only whining, and that no one will help me but myself. but I don't know anything anymore. I feel megatupid because others think of something, get out of a difficult situation, and I am so wimp. I have no money, no mind. I feel that soon I'm going to despair. Maybe my mom was right, and I am only in the cleaners and fit, and not for more intellectual or creative work. Yes, and wherever I looked, everywhere requires either specialized education or experience, well, or at the very least, at least some skills and abilities. I, as it seems to me, do not know how to do anything. I am absolutely incompetent person in any field. And if I manage to go on interviews, which is very rare, when they find out who I worked earlier and why I no longer work, I hear a refusal. Or maybe it's because I look insecure, mumble something, or can't say a word on a certain topic at all. Because I don't know, because I didn't study, but I was beating my ass. Maybe there's something wrong with me. Probably, yeah.
Christina, hello. Thank you for your detailed description of your situation. It is easier to answer your question. I can't help but notice that for a person who did nothing from the word absolutely, you have done a lot. During a year, you combined your official job and study at the correspondence department, took care of your sick mother, graduated from the university despite all the difficulties. Do you notice these achievements? By the way, taking care of your mother is also a full-fledged labor. Buying groceries, cooking, and helping with household tasks is the job of a social worker. Monitoring another person's well-being and giving medicines on time is the job of a nurse or a caregiver. Supporting a person emotionally, being with him not only physically, but also sharing his experiences is what psychologists usually do. Even if this period was not included in your official work record, it is an important and valuable experience. Not every person can cope with such tasks, but you have been doing them for a long time. Does the expression sitting on the neck accurately describe such active participation in the life of a loved one? It happens that it is not easy for people to express anxiety for a loved one, and they express it through criticism. I'm already under 30 years old, and I have no job or family. Such a comment, according to the speaker's intention, should probably make the interlocutor come to his senses and change his behavior. But more often it hurts. Hits the hands and paralyzes. T-Well, I want to support you and sympathize with the fact that your parents are gone. In such a difficult situation, it is difficult for you to lean on yourself. Instead, it is as if you spur yourself on with criticism and harsh statements. Stuck up, missed out, mega dumb wimp. Tell me, does this strategy help you? Does it motivate you to act and look for a solution, or, on the contrary, does it further stump you? Thank you for sharing the problem. And thank you, viewers, for watching our video to the end. If you have your own stories and problems, please write in the comments. We will definitely help you. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss new videos. Goodbye!